What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Arcane Season 2, Episode 4. A lot of craziness going on, as always. But whatever, like, Doctor Strange, Beyond Spider-Verse, Dimension, Realm, craziness that happened with, like, the Hex Core at the end of last episode was insane. I don't know if it's responding on its own, if it's in response to what Victor's doing. Maybe it's being triggered by somebody. I don't know. We don't have any answers to whatever the hell's going on with that. On top of this Black Rose Noxus thing that Miss Medarda has been dealing with that took her son's life. And then we have these snippets that they keep showing us at the end of every episode with Singed and his mutation must survive WARWICK Vander experiments that he's doing. I am much more interested in all three of those storylines than I am the Caitlyn Vi Jinx. Because in the end of it all, when this ends, what Arcane Season 2 has 9 total episodes. When this ends, I'm fully expecting Vi and Jinx both to be alive. Will they live happily ever after and ride off into the sunset as sisters? I don't know about that. But Vi, Caitlyn, and by extension Jinx. Vi, Jinx, and by extension Caitlyn. I'm expecting all of them to be alive. So I'm not as interested in their storyline because I feel like I know the destiny and fate of those characters. I don't feel threatened that either three of them are going to lose their lives. And even though Caitlyn's been given like martial law and she's about to be this like warlord dictator and whatever she's about to be, I still think in the end, when she maybe has a moment to maybe kill the kid or kill Jinx or do whatever, I think whether it's Vi's words that'll get into her head, her mother's, the old police chief, whatever you want it to be, I think she'll remember herself and remember that that's not her, and it makes her no different than Jinx if she was to do this. And she'll stop. She'll stop herself when it's all said and done. Now, she might go on some crazy rampages here getting to that point, but I think when push comes to shove at the end of it, Caitlyn's not going to turn out to be that cold-blooded murderer. Jinx will live, Vi will live, Caitlyn will live. What their relationships will be by the end of it, who knows? But I think all their fates are going to be fine. So I'm not as interested in their storylines, but the other three, with the Hex Tech nonsense that Jace, Echo, and Heimerdinger are dealing with, whatever Victor has now become, the Black Rose Noxus stuff, and then the Singed experimental stuff, all those storylines I'm much more interested in than, I guess you could say, the main storyline. But let's jump into it. We got episode 4. They're dropping 3, I think the final 3 episodes Saturday night or Sunday. So I got some catching up to do, but let's get to it. Oh, when did they start becoming lovers? She's taking Vi's space. Do you actually really like Maddie, or are you playing her? Be for real, Caitlyn. Is she just a Vi fill-in or what? Why did I think Maddie was like 9 or 10? I guess if her being in the Enforcer, she wouldn't be that young. Scuttle! Kill the damn Scuttle! Have we ever heard the little girl speak? Is she like maybe a mute? Deaf? Sign language? Now, even though I did say, I don't think Jinx or Caitlyn or Vi will die at the end of all this, I could very well see this little girl being killed. By Caitlyn, no, but maybe by an Mbessa Noxus troop enforcer, yes. That I could see. And then what that'll trigger inside Jinx, TBD. What is this? She's trying to like maneuver it herself without Jace or anybody's insight. See if she can master it herself. It's not gonna work. You're not gonna get that without Jace or Victor. You need to give it up. You're gonna get this poor Billy Goat killed over here. He's dead. Yeah, she wants to find the workaround. It has to be Jace, man. It has to, and he refuses to do it, I bet. Echo, Heimer, and Jace are MIA. Rictus is his name. Is that the first time we've heard it? Oh, and she's gone to... She did get scooped up too. So there's been like no counter to this like militia assault. Because she got scooped up too. So it's literally just Noxus running this with Caitlyn. There's no like moral compass voice. There's no Heimer. Well, Heimer was off the council anyway. There's no Jace. There's no... Dang. Now they're building her up to be like this Joker character that everyone can start looking to and fighting for, and oh god. I do like Miss Medarda's new design, like these last 2 episodes. She's just chirping in her ear and no counter. This shimmer body paint insta high nonsense is ridiculous. Oh fuck, he's talking about Jace. I mean, he's talking about Victor. Oh god. Victor down there like turning people that can never walk again to walk, terminally ill, to not having a single thing wrong with it. Like, he's really going crazy, huh? We haven't seen Vi yet this whole episode. Where's she been during this time period thing? She's not like held captive, is she? True, she could just leave. Like, Jinx doesn't look like this is the only country, planet, or some kind of like interstellar station that she's on. You could just leave. There's a whole world, Runeterra, out there if you'd like to get out. plenty of places out there. Dang, they put Echo's face up there. I mean, what? How do we have an actual time on like how long it's been? Yordle, Singed. Oh, so that was asking the questions like, what is Singed's purpose here? Is he just a doctor that wants to do experiments? He doesn't care about top side, bottom side, any of that. Is he is he Zaunite? Does he want to fight for the cause? Like, is he gonna release his experiments and we're gonna see these Warwicks and shit going crazy down here? I'm so curious of his purpose. The little girl. I have the person that's highest on... Look at that arm. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is when Jinx actually shows up. This is when she actually shows up. For sure. But number 1 on my kill list, death list, that little girl. That little girl is prime. He just needs the scent of blood. He just needs the scent of blood. Did he get it? Oh my god, he did. He did. The Warwick's about to go crazy. Oh shit. From that far away? How far away is he, I guess is the question. Oh my god. Now I'm curious, is this story gonna only have it react to his blood or any blood? I don't know. Oh god, here we go. Lock it in, girl. Lock it in. Shimmer Eyes going crazy. That Warwick thing is gonna go crazy. Look at the blood scent. Look at the blood trail. Holy shit, this is just like his champion trailer. Is that Vander? Look at the blood trail. Oh my god. But how much can that Warwick actually... I mean, don't get me wrong. He will fuck this shit up, but like... he couldn't take on a whole military assault. That's A1 day one right there. I'm curious to see who they have to have a big fight with her now. I don't know if it's her squaring off against Jinx or her squaring off against whoever, but don't you dare, don't do it. Don't do it. We're not that stupid, right? Imagine she squares off with the Warwick 1v1. Oh, hell. That would be a fight I want to see. That's something I want to see. She's never had, like, people care or want or look up to her or rely on her or anything like that. She's wanted it and wanted that validation since she was Powder, but now to actually get it is like, oh shit. What the fuck is in there? Do we want to know what's in there? Look at the claw marks. Yep. Time to suit the fuck up. Yep. Correct. She's getting so much emotion this episode. Stuff she's never had since she was little. Curious if it'll calm her mental a bit. Well, clearly if he's down here, he made it past Miss Medarda. And that thing is going to have no differentiating between Enforcers, Jinx, the girl, Savika, none of it. Now, if there's a Vander in there, do you think it'll recognize Powder at all? Is Singe going to have to call him off, or did you think she actually puts him down? She got that shimmer juice. How much ammo you got in that thing? It was just indefinite as long as she has the gem. Oh, it even hurt some of the people that they were there to free. She's so juiced up on her steroids right now. Does he recognize her? Or recognize anything? I think he does. He does. He does. Vander's in there, man. Oh my god, he spoke! And they even put the caption of his name as Warwick. Golly! Now let's make sure that we don't have a after credit. Wow, they even put the captions as his name. I'm curious if you're a non-game player. Did anybody else have, if you've just been show only, were you under the impression that that could be Vander, or that could be a human that he transported? Or... yeah, the name drop is crazy. Actually crazy. Holy shit. Whew. That is that's pretty great. Now, do we have any control over that Singed? Like, what is the... now, I'm curious how deep into the storyline they go with it. As far as what he's gonna be used for, the control of it all. Again, like I said, I have more interest in like this storyline and all that than I do with any of the Caitlyn, Vi, Jinx love triangle combat stuff that we have going on. Now how they choose to handle it and how much time has passed, I don't know, but we do know that Jace, Heimer, Echo, and young Medarda are missing. I don't think we're at this. I think Medarda is solo somewhere. Black Rose, whatever. Where the three of the others have been taken, I have absolutely no idea. Mbessa, keeps chirping in her ear. I'm assuming Mbessa and them just got pushed to the side. She's not dead from the Warwick. But then there's a whole other storyline that goes into with that. It seems like there's been rumors that there's a Messiah saving people in the Undercity. They're referring to Victor. And who knows how many people that they just went there to release, which Jinx specifically went there for the girl, most likely, Isha. But the people that they just released, half of them got damn taken out by that Warwick. That was pretty great. I guess you want to make the face resemble Vander a little bit just for story purposes. I liked everything about the design and the look and the OST they gave with it, and the color scheme and the blood trail and the sound effects. Wasn't a fan of the face, but I get it. You want to kind of have that Vander parallel. But as far as like the Hex Tech and Hex Core and all that, maybe we get some more of that next episode. They're still missing. So I'm sure we're going to have a whole episode or two dedicated to where they're at, how they're going to get back, what they're seeing or witnessing in the dimensions that they may be in. Same with, Medarda. And you see Caitlyn already kind of what I brought up of what is she kind of going to choose to be? Is she going to be that killer? You have, what was the girl's name? Maddie. Sounded like the girl off Apex. Trying to essentially talk her down. That doesn't have to be you. We can do better. We can do different. You're being manipulated. You're being used. Blah, blah, blah. Didn't get any Vi this episode. But honestly, I feel like this episode really set it up pretty well that I feel like Jinx's story doesn't need Vi. With kind of like the people, showing that she can be wanted and needed and counted on and relied on and not used. Like, these people look up to her. The girl looks up to her. She has a friend in Savika and all that. That Vi isn't the only thing that could kind of fill that void for her in her heart and in her head. Aside from that, though, the Warwick stuff was crazy. Absolutely loved it. I thought they really nailed the visuals and the feel of it all, especially if you've played the game and you've played Warwick specifically. That was pretty great. And yeah, just more explanation, where they're at, where we're going to be, all that. Caitlyn is already struggling with it. That's why I'm under the impression that Jinx, Vi, and Caitlyn will all be alive in the end. And I don't think Caitlyn will turn out to be this kid murderer or revenge seeker or anything crazy like that. But we'll see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, and as always,